Just want to say thank you all so much for being here. I know it's really hot, so really appreciate everyone coming out today. The reason we're here is because we are going to go door to door to let people know about vaccination events that are going on in the community. Unfortunately, although about 1/3 of Arizonans have been vaccinated, some of the zip codes with the smallest percentage of people vaccinated are right here in our communities, and there's zip codes that I share with Vice Mayor Garcia, Representative Raquel Teran, Representative Cesar Chavez, and Leader Reggie Bolding, who's on the way. These are zip codes with only 17% of people vaccinated, 18%, and those specific zip codes are 85009, 85033, and 85035. We know the reason for that is there are so many barriers to getting vaccinated, whether that's language barriers or access to technology. So I really hope that, these door-to-door efforts will make a big difference, and that's why I really am grateful to all of you for being here today to go actually talk to members of the community. And we're going to every single door in Maryvale, in Levine, in South Phoenix, and we have maps for you to do that. And we hope that you'll go talk to people and let them know, it's free to get a vaccine, it's safe to get a vaccine, and the faster everyone in the community does so, the healthier we will all be. So again, thank you for being here. At the very end, we'll do a very brief training on what we're doing today, but we really appreciate your help, and it will hopefully go a long way for the community. And with that, I'm going to hand over to Vice Mayor Carlos Garcia.
Vice Mayor!
I think Raquel's more excited than I am. Thank you all so much for joining us. Thank you, Councilwoman, for bringing us together. The inequities that existed before the pandemic are still present and actually have been exacerbated by the pandemic. And so the communities that we're talking to today, the communities of South and West Phoenix, are the most impacted, are the ones that maybe couldn't have made it to the larger events that were held in the arenas and in other places. So now it's time to make sure that folks know that this is accessible to them, it's safe to them, and that it's coming to them. Before this event, we were lucky enough to have the first event for 12 to 16-year-olds in the Roosevelt School District, and we had an overwhelming turnout. We expect the same with this. Again, the communities that we represent often have mistrust with government, so it's important for us to show ourselves, to show to their doors that this is safe and that they should do it. And so with that, we're going to be canvassing today, and we're going to be making sure that our entire communities are safe and know that these resources are available to them. And with that, I want to introduce longtime friend Raquel Teran.
Thank you, Vice Mayor. El Vice Mayor! Woohoo! Thank you, Councilwoman Ansari. And Vice Mayor and everybody who's here, and my colleague here, Cesar Chavez, as well. I'm excited to be here because we're going to go have face-to-face conversations with neighbors, especially in zip code 85009. Not only is it the zip code with the least people vaccinated in the state, but it was always the zip code with highest COVID cases. One of the zip codes that suffered the inequities of COVID, and like Vice Mayor Carlos Garcia just said, it's not only the COVID inequities, but it's the inequities of a lifetime. So the best way of ensuring that our communities get these vaccines, I believe, is by making sure that we have these conversations door by door. So I'm excited to be here. Let's go knock on doors and make it happen. Y estamos contentos de estar aquí porque tenemos que asegurar que toda nuestra comunidad tenga acceso a la vacuna. Tenemos que asegurar que la gente de más confianza hable con las personas que han sido discriminadas hasta cierto punto, porque hay un código postal 80009 que siempre ha tenido muchas inigualdades, y también con todo lo que fue el COVID, ha sido el código postal con los números más altos de COVID, y hemos visto las inigualdades por mucho tiempo, por toda una vida. Así que estamos listos para tener estas conversaciones y vamos a hacerlo. Gracias.
Good afternoon, Cesar Chavez, State Representative, Legislative District 29, Maryvale, South Glendale, and Litchfield Park. First, I just want to say how amazed I am at Councilwoman Ansari's swift move to help out our community. That in itself explains all of the leadership that she brings to the city council. And early on in the pandemic, the leaders behind me, including myself, we rolled up our sleeves and got to work. Our communities requested testing, and we brought them testing. They requested vaccination, and we brought them vaccination. And we're nearing the end of the tunnel. But the individuals who are being left behind are those individuals in lower income areas. Districts like Legislative District 29, 30, 27, 19, and council districts like 7, 8, and 5. Those are the districts that our essential workers work. When asked many times, why is it that these are the areas of largest infected populations? Well, these people do not have the luxury of staying home. They cannot work from a computer because they're working in grocery stores, they're working at construction sites. These are the individuals that work everyday jobs that keep Arizona's economy going. And as which I joined this effort. We need to get vaccinated, people. We need to ensure that we provide access to vaccination, and that access doesn't only include the vaccination itself, but that it's also the language of the individual, and that we take care of all individuals, including those that belong to the disability community, or those that are also seniors that cannot make it to a site. So I applaud Councilwoman Ansari. I applaud every single leader that has joined this, elected and non-elected. Really, this is a joint effort. Thank you.
Thank you again, everyone, for being here. Unfortunately, I don't think Leader Boulding is here yet, so just again want to thank Vice Mayor Garcia, Representative Chavez, and Representative Turan for being here, and to all the volunteers. And with that, we want to get going.